Good morning. I thought I would show you guys what is a much better tomato cage than those fraud things that you buy at the Home Depot or wherever you're buying them. These are tomato cages that are 5 feet, and they even sell them taller if you want to. And you just secure them with wire or within itself. I don't know if you can see that over there. They've just twisted it around. And then what he uses is a rod to anchor them. I'm not sure if it shows up or not. But let me go over here. Maybe it shows up better over here. There's a rod right here. This. And it's tied to the cage to anchor it in, because eventually these tomatoes, they will grow to the height of the cage and they will become so heavy that they fall over. And the old traditional tomato cages are useless. I think they're good for pepper plants, but for tomato plants they're not that great. So anyway, this is the rest of my garden. The cabbages are still growing, and they're actually forming heads, which is amazing for this time of year. There's one right there. And what I'm having a problem with now is either raccoons or opossums digging in the beds for grubs. So they start to dig up the plants themselves. They don't eat any of the plants, but they dig them up. So I have to check daily. What I found, what helps, is putting Tule. And they hate Tule because their little nails get caught in it. So what helps is putting Tule around certain areas that you absolutely don't want them digging. Let me go over here and show you one other cage. These are tomato cages that my husband built. And look how tall they can get. Awesome. I started a new system. I am using plant material and paper and what have you in the bottom of the totes, and then I put compost on top of that, and the plants just love it and they grow wonderfully. And what I'm doing now is doing what Robbie on YouTube does. She does a double pot method. So what she's doing, she's putting kitchen scraps in the lower pot right there, a little bit of dirt, and then a plant on top of that, just one. And then when you water the top, it actually waters the entire pot. Transplanting some peppers today and some more California poppy. I don't really want to take the cages out of here, but these are the traditional tomato cages. It's kind of absorbed by the nasturtium, so I don't want to ruin them. But these are the tomato cages that I was talking about. Not good for tomatoes, and are being sold as tomato cages. What's better is that type of tomato cage. And this is the material right there. He bought a 50-foot roll, and he's cutting it in certain length and tying them together with wire or within itself. This right here is the what they called it, welded wire. The one that he bought is a 5-foot by 50-foot, 14 gauge, which is important because you don't want to have it too thin. And it's 2 by 4, which I would have liked the spaces to be just a slight bit bigger, but this will work.